Alright guys, hello. I do apologize for the past couple of videos where I've just been, lackluster on the audio bit. Anywho, so, just to show you guys that this is a pretty easy spot to grind, at, like, my current gear score. 804, 803, if I'm correct. Kabus with all-out attack, basically, basically the weapons are at 10, other than this being at SEP. I'm running basically the normal damage PvE crystals, and my add-ons are this. And so basically just to start this, just run in, make sure you have your like normal whatever buffs you got. You're gonna hit the middle totem here, and then you're gonna start wandering over to totems that look like this. Now the first ones that'll light up will be the yellow ones. All we have to do is just attack them to get them to start spawning the guys. You can also run aggros here. So the big thing with this spot is all the monsters do what is the word? Okay. All the monsters do down attack and bound attacks, so if they hit you once, you will get knocked down. The way to realistically get around that is basically just playing Succ Nova. I have seen a few people commenting on the last really poor audio video was what's the set combo. Realistically, there's no set combo. You just want to constantly keep putting damage out. And you kind of just want to stick with your SA skills. Like, so if you ever see me just kind of standing still, not do anything, it's basically pertaining to that. Most of the bosses, or the golems here, you can basically face tank with your forward guard. I wouldn't get too crazy with it if you're not at least try armor's right. But yeah, just to prove my point, here's this big AoE. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. Try to kill the golem when the totem is low enough. That way you can get this nice little quick burst. Kill everything, and then you can instantly just run over to your next position. So there's going to be 3 yellow totems. Once you kill all of them, you basically go on just a mini killing spree for a little bit. Think of this place like Highlands. So as you see, there's this random AoE thing. By the way, that will knock you down. But the Orbita's light buff will give you extra DP and crit hit damage 5%. That is for the yellow one. So the first 3 totems, you'll see that buff start popping up. It'll also CC the minions of the corresponding colors. So like when you see them spawn in, they'll spawn in with like a yellow orb, right? Jesus Christ, can I kill this thing already, please? Thank you. Alright, so now we killed the first 3 totems. And now all we're gonna do is rotate to somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. Oh, yeah. This is where you don't do any pre-buffs, man. This spot is so crazy. This spot is so dumb like that. Just keep putting on my ass. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if you do any of your like non-SA skills, you basically just get put on the ground. So try to keep them to a minimum. As you can see, the yellow buff ended up sending the minions there. So now we got our pop-up, and now the orange one should be hittable. Little pre-buff here. So once you finally kill an orange totem, you'll start getting orange buffs, AoEs to start spawning in. And the tower should implode right around like 40 or 35% HP. And we're gonna sprint over. Also, make sure if you don't have evasion unlocked, your passive skills now. Make sure to unlock it so you just keep doing this, which is basically around high frame of the my opinion. One second, then I'll show it whenever it's not danger. Mainly why I try to iframe the orange buff, because of its just annoyance. So the orange buff, it said gives you a minus 30 DP, but it gives you attack cast speed and crit hit damage bonuses, but I don't really feel like it's too good of a bonus, in my opinion. Either way, I just try to iframe it so I don't get it, because the minus 30 is kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie. And basically now we just keep killing Succ. Doesn't really matter where. Probably just becomes easier if you do it in the center. And then eventually we'll get a pop-up showing something about the middle tower. Also remember on Succ Nova, if you do get close to dying, you can always pop your E buff if you're not comfortable with just using Queen's Gambit or Shift E. Alright, so now the AoE thing happened around the totem poles, so now the center totem should be attackable. So just keep bouncing around it, killing the mobs while you're killing the tower at the same time. At a certain point, it's going to spawn in a bunch of minions, basically about right now. This is where you want to be kind of really careful, because these guys will like almost insta-kill you if you take too much damage from all of them at once. So now the totem in the middle has destroyed itself. The big golem shall spawn and kill all the small guys, which should still give you the drops. Then we're just going to get behind him, let him do his bullshit. And then we just keep jumping behind him and dropping damage. And that is basically this entire area. Ooh, God, please don't drop me. And yeah, all of his attacks are really slow. I'd even consider taking the damage buff here, just because of how really slow this boss is. The only thing that's not slow is that like 3-piece combo he does. Other than that, I mean, everything is basically really easy to dodge. Just that AoE, and it's a small damage phase for us. And then base tank it, doesn't really matter, like Nova things. then after you kill him, you just basically stand in the center, and it's the Highlands mechanic where things spawn in and get killed. If you guys did enjoy this small little thing, I appreciate you guys watching through the whole video. And if you guys can, leave a like, maybe comment, whatever. I don't really know. And yeah, that's about it. And if you guys are looking to node war, my guild is recruiting Succ. And just a quick reminder, again, for the people who keep asking me, what combo do you run here? It's the same combo you run everywhere. Just shift RB, you hold it, shift F, shift Q, E, and then you side dash shift C or shift E. But basically you just want to use anything that's not on cooldown. Just stick to your SA skills and you'll be perfect. Fine. Other than that, that's it guys. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Peace!
Now she pouring fruity pebbles in a cup all day. I'm just chilling.